What is up, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back once again with another episode of NASCAR Heat 2 Championship Mode, and today we are here at Kansas. And I don't know if a lot of you know this or not, but half of Soundhead Entertainment is home-based in Kansas. So this is technically a home race for us, kind of, but not really. So I did say last time we were here on NASCAR Heat 2 that I would level the playing field to the best of my ability, and I think I've managed to do that today. So what I've done is I've usually taken a setup that I would have used and I've kind of equalized it a little bit, made it not so, dominant. From what I could tell, at least, I did qualify and I qualified dead last. So I don't think that says much about the car because it is pretty good when you're actually out here racing. But it's not going to be like we get to the front in a snap and then it's just, we lead every lap until the end. So hopefully with that, we'll bring a little bit more parity into this series, and it'll be a little bit more entertaining to watch if it's not just a win fest all season long. Come on. Yep, barely up into the top 10, almost into the top 5, but Kyle Busch will hold us off here. Getting that draft. I think that's Bubba Wallace up there. He's in about 4th. Having a pretty good run for him. Getting a bit high in the corner here. About a lane higher than where I want to be. 3 wide. That's not how I want to exit turn 4. A lot of things happening the way I don't want them to happen. Nearly scraped the ball there. Taking that high corner in. Kind of riding that high line. Kyle Larson on my inside. You'd think he'd be on the outside there. A little contact with Joey. Get to his inside. Look at Bubba Wallace up here. Running in 4th, having a spectacular run as I get way too high up the track. And get a little contact from Joey there. I'm going to get loose. No stake. Oh, dang it. Damn, I was trying to keep that from happening, and it just happened anyway. Oh, and I get slammed again by Almirola. And again. Oh, man, that was a tough hit for me and Joey. Went head on into that outside wall at a pretty good speed there. So, and what do you know, a pit stop later, and we're completely fixed and up to 12th, so fair enough, I guess. So that'll keep us out of the points paying positions, and I'm going to get hit by Kevin Harvick and shot up the track, so not a great start to our second stage already. Going to lose a couple spots here, it looks like. Clint Boyer's going to jump to my inside. Try that high line again. It worked decently, but I think that low line might be a little bit better. And for our car setup, it's not like totally bad to run the outside. So we'll keep trying it, see if we can make something work. I do have to get out of it pretty good going into corners, though, to make them. But just enough to get it caught. Oh, Chase Elliott, man, he hit the wall pretty good there. Got Hamlin on the outside, Joey on the inside. I'm going to stick it underneath Joey here. Try the apron. That's loose. Why did I try that? I'm going to wreck again. And I took out Bubba Wallace in the process. Oh, and I got slammed. I slammed again. The ARCA brakes are out in full force today, I guess. That was terrible. All right, well, we're back at the back with 2 laps left to go in the stage. I blew that about as horribly as you possibly could, so sorry about that. That was rough. Couple of crashes already, though. Man, this is bad. This has not gone good as I way overdrive the corner. Luckily, nobody was really there. And Colwitt's just going to squeeze me in the outside wall. So I got that going for me, too. Great. This race is turning out to be awesome. Well, Kansas. And I put it in the wall myself. Why not? Why not at this point? Cookie cutter tracks, we all know everybody's opinion on them. They're not that great. I think we all agree on this at this point. But if there's anything to look forward to Kansas this year, it's going to be Matt Kenseth coming back. I haven't really talked about it too much yet. I did post a thing on the channel's community page about how excited I was. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's about it for the Kansas race, if I'm honest, because those cookie cutter tracks just need to go away. Have considerably less of them. We'll finish 25th in the stage and get slammed once again. All right, so because we only did 2 laps after pitting because we crashed, we are still in decent position here. Obviously, we did not pit. Just about everybody else did. So we get first place right off the bat here. So Kurt Busch is going to challenge me on the inside. I don't think it'll be too much hassle for us to get back to him. Kyle's going to look at our inside, but he'll think better of it. Come on, man. He's putting up a fight. I'll give him that. I'll try the outside again. You know, Kurt Busch has been having a pretty good 2018 thus far, at least running. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't paid attention to his, like, finishing positions as I give him a little slap there. But he's had pretty good runnings so far in 2018, so I'd like to see him get some wins. I like Kurt Busch. And, oh, I give him a tap and I dump him. And he hits the wall. Man, I didn't mean to do that. And the caution's going to come out, too. It didn't look like he hit much. All right. All right, so caution's out. I'll be interested to look at what the necessary, how necessary that caution was, because it just looked like Kurt hit the wall. It didn't look like he lost too much. But then again, it is strict yellows, so we'll take it for what it's worth. We get loose, get a bunch of cars underneath us because of it, and Elliott just slaps us up the track. Because why? Not. There's Kurt Busch. It does look like he's got some damage, but that might have just been from hitting the wall. So I don't know that he necessarily got hit too hard. That front end's kind of messed up, though. I'll give him that. Yeah, right there on the side. But I think that just might be from hitting the wall, and I'm getting 3 wide slapped around. Nearly got pinballed there. Try the outside here. Get a pretty good run on the outside of Kurt Busch. Yeah, I was thinking it's really good for us that we don't have the rivals mode, because that's what really killed it for me in regular career mode was the rivals, because by the end of the season they all just wanted me dead, and that was kind of unenjoyable. But this is nice where you don't really have to worry about who you run into per se, and them coming back and just like stomping all over you basically. So we are 2 laps to go here, and we're gonna give a shot to Kyle Busch. And this is a pretty good battle right here. I'm gonna try and send it in if I can. Oh, a little shot from Kurt. I'm gonna get up into Kyle. No, come on, save it. Just save it. Just save it. We can continue. No, we can't. And there's our race probably sorted right there. And the caution will come out as well, because why not? And I'm just gonna get tossed around. Great stuff. You know, this season, it's really been like feast or famine. It's either we do really good and we dominate the races, or we just get absolutely pummeled by wrecks, or just getting screwed over by pit strategy or whatever. So it's been a bit of a rough season for us, but you know what? With like a 100-point lead and adding a little bit of parity, I guess it was bound to happen. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to change anything after this race. I'm going to leave it the same. The difficulty's on the max, so you think they'd be putting up a little bit better fight, but I think it's the setups that do help us out a little bit, because I was struggling to get the lead on that battle with Kurt Busch. He did have a little bit fresher tires than me too, so we'll see how that goes. 1 lap to go. We are making up a few spots coming from the back. If we could get to the top 20, I'd be happy. It looks like we might be able to do that. We're already up to 23rd. And if we pass these guys, just get by Eric Jones. Sorry, Eric, I kind of, hold on to it. It's loose. And there we go. We're going to lose a couple more right at the end. Man, oh man, that was a tough race right there. That was bad, and I did not help it by wrecking as many times as I did. So, another tough day at the races. 105 speed rating, though, so at least we were fast. We just kept crashing. It was Kansas chaos. All right, here is some replays now of the first incident with Joey, and just got loose, came down, got him, and up into the wall. And hit again. And again. So this one, that was a big hit, too, on that outside wall. And I just got loose, came down, and got hit Denny Hamlin pretty good. It looked like he went flying to the inside grass, and when the AI pulls the car down, I get hit again by Eric Almirola. Here's the second incident. Joey Logano also just in front of us. He's not involved in this one. I just come in and clean out Bubba Wallace. Poor Bubba. And man, cleaned out a couple of guys. Got hit pretty hard there by Harvick and Boyer. That's what I said. The ARCA brakes are out in full force tonight. Not only by the AI, but in a couple instances myself where I probably should have laid on him a little bit more. And Harvick just slams me. And Boyer does too. And they both kind of got up in the air when they hit me. So those were big hits right there. And this is the incident with Kurt Busch. And yeah, just got into the back of him and dumped him. I should look back there and dang. That camera didn't show it, but I want to see what happened to him back there, if he got hit again or what, because it looked like he hit the wall and gathered it up. I don't think this camera's going to show it to us either. Oh, he did! Somebody hit him. I couldn't see who, though. Maybe this one will show it to us where... Yeah, we just gave him a bump, just enough to send him around. Hits the wall. I gotta like squint to look back there. Yeah, he gets hit. I can't see who. Is it Bowman? I can't tell who hit Kurt. But this is the next crash. And yeah, just same thing basically. Get sideways and lose it and come down and get sent right back up. Got a lot of cars in that too. Keselowski got up in that even. Probably hurt his day. I even got a little bit of a shot from Kurt, so maybe that was Kurt's little payback there. Man, I hit that outside wall hard, and then I get slammed up again by a bunch of different guys. Menard got hit pretty good, too. All right, so there is the race finishing order, 26th on the day. Jimmy Johnson wins at Kansas. And just kind of a bad day at the races for us, but you're going to have those sometimes. Still first in points by a large margin. What, 105-point gap. So we've got a pretty good ways over the field. So we'll head back to the shop. And that's Kansas in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, the Coca-Cola 600, the longest race of the season, is up next. So be sure to tune into that. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button as it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at @Soundhead, and you can also look in the description. We'll have a bunch of links for our social media accounts, and you can follow us there so you never miss a video. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. I feel like I say ladies and gentlemen a lot in these outros, but gotta be proper. So thank you all, as always, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.